Please.
When you are the one who has to hold a lot of things in your brain about the other people in your household,
Mm-hmm.
it is called invisible labor. For instance, the person who remembers when people have to go to the dentist, when people have to go to the doctor, when people have to have their checkups, when people have to, when things are due for this date, when things are due on that date, how to sign the kids up for this. And then in order to sign the kids up for this thing has to happen. And if that thing happens, then how, like, generally speaking, the wife / mother in a relationship has to be several steps ahead, right? Mm-hmm. And so oftentimes in our relationship currently, when you interrupt a thought, or when you interrupt me reading a book, or when you interrupt these things, I think what you sense is the frustration that I feel like I have, because I don't feel like I ever get the free time that you get in terms of the being able to just kind of like live in my head or live in your head. And I think on this issue, a lot of women are going to have my back on this in terms of what it, even if it's the division of labor and all of those things. But I would say that the division of labor hasn't always been that way, especially when our children were very, very small. I think things have shifted now, especially because Andrew does soccer and you love soccer. You'll jump up and take him to the soccer game in a heartbeat. Take him to this. Like, you've got all of that because you enjoy that. You enjoy it, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of what it takes to, like, plan the events, plan the birthday parties. We have our youngest son loves a birthday party.
He does.
That planning is by default on me. And again, all the other things, like it's a ticker tape parade for women in relationships, especially when they are children. As our children have gotten older, I will say that I have done a lot to try to get over what I felt was the immediate, when they are born, typically speaking, the woman does the lion's share of the work, typically speaking. And I have admitted to being very bitter about the fact that I felt like I was immediately thrust into this role of it's all on me.